Hi, my name's Angela Walker, founder of Theo Ministries, and I'd just like to share something about friendship with God. I had this amaryllis plant since Christmas, and it produced red flowers. Two shoots came up, and yes, the flowers died, and then leaves came afterward. And I was a bit surprised why the leaves come after the flower dies, because normally you get the two together. Anyhow, I wasn't expecting any more flowers until next year. And then to my surprise, about a month or two later, a new shoot came forward and I realised it was another bud. So I was watching this thinking this is unusual because everyone else has had an amaryllis plant. They said, nope, that doesn't happen to my plant. Well, it started to open up and it produced two red flowers a day or two before the week of the Feast of Unleavened Bread, Passover week. And it stayed in bloom the whole of the celebration of Passover that whole week, and it's just now started to die. I felt the Lord was speaking through this. The number two represented friendship with Him, us and Him. And the colour red represented love, but also His blood shed on the cross for us. Combining this, we get the word sacrificial love. And today he was speaking to me about friendship with him. It was the lead up to the crucifixion in John chapter 15 when Jesus was talking about us remaining in him and him remaining in us, when he was talking about the vine and the branches. But then he said something so beautiful and of depth with the disciples. He said, I no longer call you my servants. You are my friends. But he then said this. No greater love has someone than he who was willing to lay down his life for his friends. He said, you are my friends if you obey my commands. Friendship with God is one of sacrificial love. It is about us willing to lay our life down for him. People that form friendships with others may make what they call blood covenants. That is, they may mix their blood with them. Some do it through making a cut in their hands, others will do a cut in their wrists, and they will mix like a handshake or holding the wrists like this as they're saying, I will be your friend until you die or I die. It is a blood covenant, it's a deep friendship. Jesus was making a blood covenant friendship with us when he partook in the Last Supper with his disciples. He said to them, this is my blood of the new covenant shed for you and for many for the forgiveness of sins. Jesus entered into this blood covenant friendship with us, and we have that choice to enter into it with him. But as well as saying yes, it means that we are willing to lay down our lives unto death for him. It is sacrificial love. It will cost us everything. Just like marrying someone, we have to lay everything down to spend our lives with our spouse, our husband or wife. It is the same with the Lord. It will cost us everything. It was probably about 10 years ago back now, and it was during a worship service at my church. And during the worship, they were singing an amazing song about the cross, Jesus on the cross. And suddenly I entered into a vision. Everything just dimmed in the background, and it was as if it was just me and the Lord. And in this vision, I saw Jesus hanging on the cross. And he said these few words, this one sentence to me, looking straight into my eyes. He had his arms outstretched and he said, Ange, I have sacrificed my life for you. Will you sacrifice your life for me? And when he asked me this, or invited me into this sacrificial love with him, this relationship, this depth of covenantal relationship, friendship with him, everything in my life flashed before me. I saw it meant giving up my career, my finances, my home, friendships, my possessions, everything I had. It went chum, 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 as if all that I will have left is him, nothing but him. I cried, I wept, and I said, yes, Lord. But I had no idea that the true cost it would involve, but I knew it was going to cost me everything. Just like it cost Jesus everything to lay down his life for us. Are we willing to do that for him? This is an invitation. Jesus has already said yes. He is already willing to enter into this blood covenantal relationship with us through his death on the cross. And as we commune with him, as we celebrate his body and his blood that has been given for us. But it's our choice to enter this sacrificial relationship with him, laying our lives down unto death for him, going where he goes, doing whatever he calls us to do. I believe it is the best choice we can ever make in our life. A yes and amen. His will be done. So I invite you into this covenantal, sacrificial love relationship with Jesus right here, right now, laying our lives down, giving them unto him from here to eternity. In his mighty name. Amen.